Thank you so much. You may be seated. You may be seated. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the program. We still have some dignitaries that we need to honor. We have some hard-working, important personalities that we need to honor. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, he's been making our job easy for us, and we're going to once again hand over the microphone to him. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to hand over the microphone once again to Group Captain Famuyiwa to do the honor of giving the award to the people that deserve it.
Thank you very much. I want to beg everyone in the house that after this, I wouldn't come again because I know the night is far-fetched. Special Recognition Award. This award is going to be made by the Chief of the Air Staff. It's a way of saying thank you for everyone who has continued to identify with the Nigerian Air Force and who has been active participant to the achievement of the Nigerian Air Force. Once again, please join me as I humbly invite the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal S.B. Abubakar, to make this presentation, please. The first person the Chief will be presenting to is the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General T.Y. Buratai, or the Chief of Training and Operations at the Army Quarters will be receiving on his behalf. I want to have the honor of inviting Major General Jemitola to please receive this award on behalf of the Chief of Army Staff. Sorry, Major General Jemitola is the Chief of Policy and Plans at the Headquarters Nigerian Army. Please, a round of applause for the General. Next is the Director Air Force at the Ministry of Defense. Please put your hands together for Mrs. E.E. Osaisai. Mrs. Osaisai is not only the director, but I think she's another Air Force personnel. Please, a round of applause for Madam. I would not be able to say that the next recipient should come forward. Perhaps the Chief may have to move in this particular instance. Please put your hands together for the National President of the Nigerian Air Force Officers Association in the person of Ajia Afsat Sadiq Abubakar. You see what I said? You better clap well. Thank you so much, ma. The next award is to the guest of honor tonight, and that is the president of Air Vice Marshal F.J. Femi, retired. Please, let's put our hands together for the former Chief of the Air Staff, Air Vice Marshal F.J. Femi. Next recipient is the former Chief of the Air Staff, Chief of the Defense Staff, Air Chief Marshal O.O. Petiri. Please, let's put our hands together for the very senior officer. May I humbly invite Air Vice Marshal H.R. Mohammed Retire to receive the next award. AVM H.R. Mohammed Retire. Please, let's put our hands together for AVM Mohammed. Next is AVM DS Delumono retired. Can we have AVM Delumono in the house? Okay, we move to the next recipient, Air Vice Marshal I.A. Air Vice Marshal I.A. Kure retired. Please, let's put our hands together for AVM Kure. The next recipient is Air Commodore Yusuf Anas, retired. Please put your hands together for the former Director of Public Relations and Information, Nigerian Air Force. Next is AVM MM Audu Bida. AVM Audu Bida, please. AVM Audu Bida is Air Vice Marshal Tom Dick Irunabere, retired. Let's put our hands together for the distinguished senior officer. The next recipient after AVM Dig is Air Vice Marshal I. Omar, retired. Can we please put our hands together for AVM I. Omar? Last but not the least, it's Air Vice Marshal A.A. Zana, retired. Can we please put hands together for AVM Zana? Thank you very much, sir. Please, let's put hands together for the Chief of the Air Staff. We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that will be all for the awards for today, I believe. Okay, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, we'd like to invite someone very special, but my colleague will definitely take care of that territory.
Alariwo, before I go ahead to do that, I want to call your name. Alariwo.
Ma?
Alariwo.
Ma?
How many times did I call you?
2 times.
When I told you that women are powerful, you didn't want to listen to me. You were saying something else.
How?
I want to ask you one question. Who made the chief of air staff? Who made him move from where he was standing?
Who made him move?
Yeah.
He didn't move. He went to meet his wife.
He moved.
No, he didn't move.
He
moved.
Wait now.
English is very complicated. He did not move.
Giving awards. People kept walking up to him to collect their awards. But it got to a point he stepped forward and took a word.
No, he didn't move.
Alariwo, me and you don't hear the watch amo.
Don't fail English. Wait. He did not move. He walked.
Please, Mona, help me.
Wait.
Movements and walking. What is the difference?
Moving is move. He walked. He's a military man.
Okay, fine. He walked
Yes.
to meet his wife.
Yes.
To give an award.
Yes.
Who is a beautiful woman, a powerful woman. But he stood and others came to receive an award. May we not do the argument too much. On that note, we want to invite the president of NAFOA, the beautiful, delectable Hajia Hafsat.
Please put your hands together for her, ladies and gentlemen. As she steps forward.
Together for her.
The president, kindly step forward. You're welcome, ma'am. You're welcome.
You're welcome, madam.
Wait, let me talk to women.
Go ahead. Just for a little while.
Yes, you're welcome, ma'am. Okay, you are close to her.
Before Uncle.
Don't worry, I will move forward and I will get close to him.
No problem.
So everything will balance.
Mm.
So what are you doing with Madam?
Well, Madam has a beautiful presentation to make to the Chief of Air Staff.
Okay, over to you. Your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
we have a beautiful award for our Chief of Air Staff, my dear husband.
Better.
So, sir, please come forward so that we can give you the award.
Yeah, she said come forward, not come. Come forward. Courtesy.
On behalf of Nigerian Air Force Officers' Wives Association, I would like to present this award titled the Nigerian NAFDAY Humanitarian Award to the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Baba Abubakar. This is in your appreciation of supporting NAFOA and her programs. We really appreciate your support, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, fantastic. Thank you very much. Please, madam, we still want you to come forward. Sorry, ma. The president of NAFOA, we still want you to come forward.
We still want you to come forward, ma. With due respect.
With due respect, please.
Please
Thank
come
you.
forward.
Yes, there's a little surprise for you. Sorry.
The Chief of the Air Staff, sir, standing on the already established protocol, our national president of NAFOA, Hajia Hafsat Sadiq Abubakar. This is a surprise. It was a coup that was planned. Yes, ma. On this day of the Nigerian Air Force, all the women of the Nigerian Air Force, NAFOA, decided to honor you and to also give you an award. Hajia Hafsat Sadiq Abubakar is a humble woman, a virtuous woman, very humble, patient. She relates with all kinds of people, very patient, and we decided to honor her today. Where are the wives of the AOCs, branch chiefs, NAFOA? Please come and join me to present this gift to the wife of the Chief of the Air Staff, Hajia Sadiq Abubakar. This is award par excellence to you, ma, on this day of the 53rd Air Force Day. This award please join me to present this award to mommy.
Yeah.
We are presenting this gift because we are proud of her. She has led us well. You may not have known, but we have carried out so many outreaches in the country. We've been to the IDP camps in Dalori. We've been to Burma. We have also visited a lot of IDPs in Abuja too. We've gone to so many orphanages and the rest. But when you go tomorrow at the flight line, we have a stand there you will see our display of most of the outreaches that we have carried out. And so, we want to honor her because she has led us well. And mommy, as you have always said, without the husbands bringing us into their homes, we wouldn't have been here. And to all the husbands of the Nigerian Air Force, all the wives, NAFOA, are thanking you for marrying us and bringing us into your homes. Thank you very much. On this note, there's something we usually do when we go out for our outreaches. We usually observe 1 minute silence for our fallen heroes. And so the Chief of Air Staff, sir, and every other person here present, please may we stand up and observe 1 minute silence for our fallen heroes. May their gentle souls rest in perfect peace. Mama akwai daɗi, mama o akwai daɗi, Allah ya ba mama mu albarka. Mama o akwai daɗi, Allah ya ba mama mu albarka. Mama o akwai daɗi, mama akwai daɗi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wonderful presentation.
Beautiful.
And it was ended with a brand new single titled Mama Akoi Daddy.
I feel like continue with that song.
It's coming up very soon in Alabama Market. Grab your copy now. Very, very soon. All right, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, honestly, we've had a great time with you all. Before we round up, I would like to invite, ladies and gentlemen, a very hardworking, organizing committee member, very intelligent, very sound, hardworking, and very creative master compare. I'm wondering what I'm doing here because he's a wonderful MC. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the first time he spoke to me on phone, he can't be like, say me, I no go school. Grandma scatter this man body. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not busy, please put your hands together for Group Captain Lassie as he comes over, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, my bros at the blush. Thank you for those wonderful compliments. The guest of honor, sir, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, the night is fast spent. We want to appreciate you all for the patience you have exhibited. We want to assure you that the next items on the program will be done with fiat and we'll be out of here in no time. Accordingly, may I respectfully invite the chief host of today's event, the Chief of the Air Staff, Nigerian Air Force, a very, very visionary leader, to deliver his address. May I request we appreciate the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, for his remarks.
The special guest of honor, I'm former Chief of Air Staff, Air Vice Marshal Femi John Femi, my one-time commander in Port Harcourt, His Royal Highness the Emir of Burgu, Barrister Sani Ahmed Antoro, former Chief of Staff and former Chief of Defense Staff, Air Chief Marshal O. Petirin, representatives of service chiefs and Inspector General of Police, Director of Air Force, members of the Diplomatic Corps, branch chiefs, Headquarters Nigerian Air Force, air officers commanding, directors, commanders, and commandants of Nigerian Air Force training institutions, my dear wife and National President, Nigerian Air Force Officers' Wives Association, our amiable wives and executive members of NAFOA here present, senior officers serving and retired, distinguished invited guests, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I want to give thanks to Almighty God for giving us reason to celebrate the 53rd anniversary of the Nigerian Air Force. I think looking at where we started in 1964, we have every reason to celebrate. Specifically, the law establishing the Nigerian Air Force was enacted on the 18th of April 1964 by the then House of Parliament. The primary mandate of the Nigerian Air Force, as specified by the Parliament, is the defense of the nation and the protection of vital economic interests by air. The NAF was also established to accord Nigeria the deserved prestige, which is invaluable in international matters, and to achieve a full complement of the military defense system of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, both in the air and on the ground. Over the years, the Nigerian Air Force has overcome numerous challenges and exploited opportunities which have helped to shape the Nigerian Air Force into a robust service that the country is proud of today. There is no doubt that the sustenance of democracy since 1999 has brought positive transformation to the Nigerian Air Force, especially in the area of creating a conducive environment for the service to prosper and to discharge its responsibilities. The capacity of the Nigerian Air Force to deliver air power for enduring national security has steadily improved. As we sustain the current tempo, both now and into the future, I am fully persuaded and convinced that the Nigerian Air Force will attain the enviable height that we all wish it to attain in a few years from now. Suffice it that today we have an Air Force that can carry out independent and joint operations concurrently at different theaters of operations. As we had the weapons meet this morning, our fighter airplanes were conducting arm recce in the northeast. The ability of the Nigerian Air Force to simultaneously employ air power at home and project same in another country, such as our recent operations in Gambia, in a seamless manner is what we should be proud of as a country. The theme of Nigerian Air Force 2017 ceremony is employment of air power for enduring national security. Accordingly, in the past few days, the Nigerian Air Force conducted various activities in all its formations and units to commemorate the 53rd anniversary. During this period, units armed formations provided medical outreaches, which included screening for prostate and cervical cancer, malaria treatment, blood pressure check, eye and dental checkup, and deworming of children, to mention but a few. These medical programs were geared towards consolidating the good civil-military relations we have established, as well as a strategy of winning hearts and minds of our civilian population. In line with the theme, we also conducted an air weapons meet at the Kwane Air Range, during which the Nigerian Air Force demonstrated its air power delivery capability via some of our platforms. Tomorrow, God willing, we shall witness the NAFDAY ceremonial parade and induction of 2 MI helicopter gunships newly acquired and procured by the federal government for the Nigerian Air Force. We shall also witness the winging of 6 pilots. 4 of them graduated from the International Helicopter Flying School in Enugu, while 2 graduated from basic flying in Jordan. This evening, we have honored some personalities and institutions, as well as present awards to our personnel who have exhibited most outstanding performance in the counterinsurgency operations in the Northeast. We believe this will serve as a motivation to other personnel towards selfless service and excellence. As the Chief of Air Staff, I remain committed to my vision of repositioning the Nigerian Air Force into a highly professional and disciplined force through capacity building initiatives for effective, efficient, and timely employment of air power in response to Nigeria's national security imperatives. What we have achieved in the last 18 months or thereabout would not have been possible without the support of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, and indeed the National Assembly leadership. I want to also acknowledge the support of the Honorable Minister of Defense, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Defense, the Director of Air Force, the Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Army Staff, and Chief of Naval Staff, who have supported our operations and have contributed to the successes we are witnessing. Once again, I thank all our distinguished guests and all those who have come to celebrate with the Nigerian Air Force here in Makurdi. Most especially, I want to thank past leaders of the Nigerian Air Force, officers, airmen, airwomen, for the burden they have shouldered to bring the service this far. We are also doing our best to better the service and to add value to the service, and indeed to add value to society. It is our hope that when we pass the baton to the next generation, they will do even a greater job to take the Nigerian Air Force to the next height. I thank you most sincerely for coming, and God bless you.
That was a remark by the chief host, the Chief of the Air Staff. May I request we appreciate him with another round of applause. Thank you, sir. It is now time to listen to our guest of honor. With the highest respect, may I humbly invite the guest of honor for today's occasion, former CAS, Air Vice Marshal Femi, John Femi. May I request we appreciate him with a round of applause.
No, she's tired. The heat.
the Chief of the Air Staff, representatives of the Service Chiefs and Inspector General of Police, His Royal Highness, the Emir of Bogu, former Chief of Defense Staff, Air Chief Marshal O.O. Petrinri, Bazungun of Bogu, Her Excellency, the Queen of the Nigerian Air Force, President Nawo Owa, and her powerful delegates. The Director, Air Force, Ministry of Defense, Mrs. Osasai, the Accountant General of the Federation, Branch Chiefs, Defense, and Headquarters NAV, Air Officers Commanding, Commandants of Tri-Service institutions, Directors, Commanders and Commandants of NAV training institutions, Senior Officers serving and retired, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very delighted to be here with you at this Gala Awards night to celebrate the 53rd anniversary of the Nigerian Air Force. I want to thank the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, for inviting me as the guest of honor to wine and dine with the Nigerian Air Force and the families, as well as other distinguished personalities. I hope I enjoy your stay in Benue State, especially the hospitality of the Benue people. In the food basket of Nigeria, I believe you are also enjoying the unique cuisines and delicacies the state has to offer. The Headquarters Tactical Air Command has been living up to expectation in contributing the quota to the security of Benue State. I'm glad that the 53rd Nigerian Air Force Day celebration is taking place in Benue State. The last time we had an elaborate celebration by this was about 2 decades ago. Then we saw the glory of the Nigerian Air Force. We are proud that the glory is being restored under this democratic dispensation. We hope that the state will continue to provide all the necessary support to the command. Indeed, there are several reasons for us to celebrate. If we take a reflection security situation of our dear country, of what it was about 2 years ago and what it is presently, the officers, airmen and airwomen of the Nigerian Air Force have in no small measure contributed to the calm and peace we are now enjoying, especially in the Northeast. The insurgents no longer occupy any part of our country as such. As a nation, we need to be grateful to God and members of our armed forces and other security agencies. Many have sacrificed their lives in the call of duty to ensure that we are, as a people, are free from terror and our societies are free from disorder. I'm particularly delighted that the Chief of the Air Staff decided to present awards to Nigerian Air Force officers and men, posthumous, retired, and serving, who exhibited most outstanding performance in operations, appreciation of hard work, and performance propel an organization towards better service delivery. I want to thank all the awardees and encourage them to emulate good qualities. We are also glad that of cities and indigenous companies are contributing to research and development in the Nigerian Air Force. We thank the various vice chancellors, rectors, and chief executive officers for giving the enabling environment for research and development to begin to take root, especially in the Air Force. This is a welcome development that should be sustained. In line with the theme of the celebration, I want you all to keep up the good work of developing, projecting, and employing air power for national security. I wish at this juncture to congratulate the Chief of Air Staff for his outstanding leadership in projecting welfare and a lot of massive barrack construction. I want to also congratulate him particularly with the Boko Haram decapitation in Sambisa Forest, because the Air Force softened the grounds for our sister services. Not necessarily to marching, but, you know, again. And it would be. We also want to congratulate the Chief of Air Staff for performance on other theaters of war. We also remember that he was distinguished in the Bola Ahmed Tinubu birthday colloquium. This is a great plus for the Nigerian Air Force. We also want to congratulate the Chief of Air Staff for the spectacular weapons meet at Quena range this morning. Long live Nigeria, long live Benue State, and long live Nigerian Air Force. Congratulations at 53. God bless you all.
May I request we appreciate our guest in the honor with another round of applause. You know, sages speak in style. They take their time and they say it so well. Thank you, sir. The night is far spent once again. At this juncture, we would invite a very senior member of the organizing committee to give a very abridged vote of thanks. We call this our Vice Chemo. Please permit me to invite Air Commodore Ibrahim Musa Mukhtar to give a vote of thanks. A round of applause, please.
Sir, may I crave your indulgence to stand on the already established protocol? It is with much gratitude to the Almighty that we, members of the organizing committee, wish to extend our sincere gratitude to the Chief of the Air Staff and other invited guests for finding time to grace this occasion. We'll look forward to meeting you tomorrow on the parade, where we'll cap it up with the grand finale of aerial display and the parade ceremony. Once more, sir, thank you very much, and I wish you a pleasant night rest. Thank you, and God bless.
Yes, I did say it, that it was going to be the most abridged version of vote of thanks. At this juncture, we have come to the end of this evening's program. The parade ceremony would commence at about 0800 hours at the 131 Engineering Group apron. We sincerely invite all to be part of that wonderful parade. May I now request the band to play the fanfare for departure. May we please rise.
once again on behalf of the League of Masters of Ceremony, talking about Alariwo of Africa, Thelma Wosu, Group Captain Famuiwa, and my humble self, Group Captain Ernest Bassi. We want to say
a big thank you to all you all. Thank you for coming. See you.
And Thelma.
Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good night rest.
Thank you once again. Have a good night rest. See you tomorrow.
Ilé àkókò tó ni wọ́n gbé, ilé bàbá mi orin ni wọ́n kàn. Alálàdé mo recognize presence. Alátìlẹ́yìn mi lọ́jọ́ gbogbo ní Ládé. NDC commandant mi, Aládé ò bàbá tèmi. Malé. Celebration me, Nigerian Air Force, 53rd anniversary.